In this video, we're going over our first impressions of the new Pixel 4a. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to go over our first impressions of the new Pixel 4a. We've had about a day to play around with it, and we just want to share a little bit about what we've noticed so far. So, looking at the phone exterior, you have a very basic design here, matte black finish on the back. You have your fingerprint scanner, and you just have one camera on the back. Now, don't let that one camera scare you because the camera is great, and I'll show you some pictures in a little bit, but just looking at the design, I mean, it's a very simple but elegant design. Got some color on the power button here, volume up and down. You do have a headphone jack at the top for those of you headphone jack legacy folks who are not ready to let that go. You've got that here. Type-C connection at the bottom. And, you know, it's not an exciting design, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. Now let's talk about the specs here. So starting with the screen, you are getting a 5.8-inch OLED screen, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of internal storage, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 processor. Rear camera is going to be 12 megapixel dual pixel camera with an 8 megapixel front selfie camera, USB Type-C 18 watt fast charging, and stereo speakers. 3,140 milliamp battery. Now, some of the high points for me on this phone, first, I'd have to say the camera. Even though it is just a single camera on the back, I was able to take some really amazing pictures. This is one picture I took yesterday, just of a sunflower on my table, and it just captured it very beautiful. Came out amazing. Was very impressed with this picture. Here's another great shot right here. And again, as you zoom in, that clarity does not degrade. And that's always a good test of a good camera, is when you zoom in, does it still look awesome? And it sure does. So very impressed with the camera to start. That was one high for me on this phone. Second thing, I love that it has the headphone jack. Just makes life so much easier being able to plug in traditional headphones. And I love the fact that it does come with that 120 gigabytes of storage. There's not a lot of phones in that price point that are giving you that much storage. Now, some of the lows for this phone, these are just spec features that I wish were on this phone. First, this does not come with face unlock, so you can only unlock it with the rear fingerprint scanner. So, kind of frustrating. I'm very used to face unlock. A lot of the latest phones have it, and it just makes it so much easier to unlock your phone, especially when it's on a table, or if you're in the car driving and you have it in a dock. It's very hard to reach and touch the fingerprint scanner while you're driving. So face unlock definitely comes in handy, and I wish Google had put that on this phone. There is no wireless charging, which I just love wireless charging, so I'm always disappointed if a phone doesn't have it. Third, I'm disappointed that an XL version is not being offered for the 4a line. There is rumor that maybe the 5G variant of the 5 will offer an XL, but it's a little disappointing because I did use last year's Pixel 3a XL and just loved it. Again, for a budget phone, it performed amazing. So those were just a few of the lows, but ultimately, I've been very impressed so far with this phone. It is running great, very smooth, and can't wait to spend more time with it and share my full thoughts in the full review coming soon. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, favorite, and share it. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.